Effective leadership is crucial for business growth and success. According to a recent study by Deloitte, companies with strong leadership cultures experience 1.5 times higher employee engagement and 2.2 times higher financial performance, highlighting the significant impact of leadership development on organizational outcomes.
So you want every employee to perform well. But for the employee to perform well, somebody else, like his manager, needs to perform well, okay? And the other resources in the company is supposed to perform well. So if there's an overall performance in the company, it will work. And if only the CEO is highly performing and all the rest of them are doing him a favor, it will never work for the customers. And again, you're going to lose the customers. And that's it.
If there's one key message that you'd want our listeners to take away from this entire conversation today specifically about fostering leadership and productivity in their organizations, what would it be?
If you failed, we will see at which step, because you don't fail at everything. Oh, step 3, I have a solution for you. Test it again. Works. You've done it twice. Succeeded twice. It's a habit. Why? Because your brain will say, next time I will use it because it works for me. Why should I use something different? Do I want to fail? No. That's how we create habits.
Hello, Canadian entrepreneurs. Are you looking to enhance your leadership skills and empower your team to achieve peak performance? Hi, this is Kripa and welcome to the CanadianSME Small Business Podcast, where we explore innovative approaches to leadership development and team empowerment, helping Canadian entrepreneurs unlock their full potential and drive business success. Effective leadership is crucial for business growth and success. According to a recent study by Deloitte, companies with strong leadership cultures experience 1.5 times higher employee engagement and 2.2 times higher financial performance, highlighting the significant impact of leadership development on organizational outcomes. Joining us today is Opher Brayer, co-founder and chief scientific officer of Impro.AI, a company that leverages AI to deliver personalized coaching solutions for businesses. Opher's expertise in digital transformation, AI, and executive performance coaching makes him a valuable resource for entrepreneurs seeking to enhance their leadership skills and drive team performance. Opher, welcome to the podcast. How are you doing today?
Excited as always.
Great. Now, your unique blend of, expertise in AI, digital transformation, and executive coaching makes you, first of all, an ideal guest to shed light on the evolving landscape of leadership development. Now, Opher, leadership development is often seen as, a very costly, time-consuming endeavor, especially for SMEs with limited resources. Now, how can personalized coaching, drive better decision-making and team performance for small businesses? And what do you think are the key benefits of investing in leadership growth? Why will any business want to jump into this?
Oh, that's simple. You see, if you have a great performance, and let's say you have a store,
right,
and in your store, people come and they're waiting online to receive a service.
Mm-hmm.
If it's a lousy performance, people will not come. So you want every employee to perform well.
Definitely.
But for the employee to perform well, somebody else, like his manager, needs to perform well, okay?
Right.
And the other resources in the company is supposed to perform well. So if there's an overall performance in the company, it will work.
Mm-hmm.
And if only the CEO is highly performing and all the rest of them are doing him a favor, it will never work for the customers. And again, you're going to lose the customers. And that's it. Close the company.
Wow, very simply and very well articulated. That's a very compelling argument, I'd say. Enhanced decision-making, improved communication, and increased employee engagement are crucial factors for driving business success. And, as a business owner, you're often juggling between too many hats. You're trying to do everything yourself. You're trying to, get to the perfection. But as you correctly mentioned, having a team who is supporting you just like they're working for themselves and not doing a favor to the company, I think that is when successful businesses are built.
Yes.
Now, Impro.AI leverages AI to deliver scalable coaching solutions, right? Can you exactly explain how does this technology work and how does it exactly enable you to, provide personalized coaching experiences to a wider audience, particularly within the SME sector?
So first of all, you have to lower the cost, so it will be cost benefit.
Right.
As a service, right? If I will ask $200 per session,
Mm-hmm.
nobody will be able to pay it for every employee. If I charge $10 for every session, they will be able to. So for $10, you can get a bot coaching you. But the problem with a bot that it doesn't care about you. It has no emotions. It will give you
Exactly.
instructions. If you will succeed, it will not get excited. If you will fail and lose your job and lose your wife and lose everything you have in your house, the bot will not care much. So you need a person to take care of you. But how do you make it such a low price? So basically, we have performance coaches who are well trained, hundreds of hours, including trained in AI, that they can coach 90 people in 90 minutes, one
Wow.
on one.
Wow, that's so cost effective, time effective, everything, right? It's making everyone's life easier.
Yes.
Great, that's very fascinating. The ability to personalize coaching at scale, through AI can democratize access to leadership development
Yeah.
and empower businesses of all sizes to invest in leaders' growth. Now, while technology plays a crucial role in delivering coaching solutions, the human element, as you correctly mentioned, it remains essential. Now, how does Impro.AI balance the use of AI with the human touch in its coaching programs, and how do you exactly ensure that clients receive the personalized support and the guidance that they need to achieve their goals? Can you just walk through the journey?
I can walk through the journey. Before that, I will say something very important.
Mm-hmm.
If I will coach you now and I'm a biased person, I can do a lot of harm to you.
Hmm.
Right?
Right.
Let's say you are very courageous and I'm a very fearful person, and you want to do something very courageous. And I say, don't do this. Right? Because my mother told me something when I was young.
Exactly.
So coaches are biased. Our coaches are not biased.
What you're saying is you carry the baggage of your past with
Yes.
you, right? Yeah.
You say it's my life experience, and you coach through your life experience, right?
Right.
So first of all, our coaches are not biased because we have a control system on their biases.
Mm-hmm.
Our coach, is being tracked at every message he sends in order to make sure that the message is correct for the user.
And it's objective, not subjective.
Exactly. It's one-on-one. It's me writing you a message, you send me a message,
Right.
and that's it. It's like WhatsApp, right?
Right.
But behind it, there's a lot of technology that it's supporting our conversation, which means when I talk to you, the AI is listening. When you talk back to me, the AI is listening.
Right.
And AI can memorize. You see, if I would tell you something a year ago, would have told you something a year ago, I don't remember that I told you. I might tell you the same story again.
Right.
And then you'll tell me, oh, you told me this already. Come on.
Right.
Give something fresh. But in AI, it will tell the coach, you already told this to the person.
It's a repetition. Yeah.
It never worked. Find a better solution. And the AI might suggest me better solutions, and I will have to track. Now, the basic idea behind our work is that when we are coaching an organization, it's the whole organization.
Right.
We don't coach several people in an organization because it can be very bad.
Right.
If I will coach one manager or one person how to send 100 emails to his employees per day with tasks, and they're not capable of execution,
Right.
he's doing more harmful. They will be tired, they will have overload, they will be frustrated. So you have to coach all of them to make sure that the 100 tasks will be executed in 24 hours
Right.
and still have time to go to the beach and enjoy life.
Exactly.
So the model is that we study your organization and your competitors.
Right.
Second thing, we are studying your organization. We talk to each one of the employees. We talk to the management. We look at the KPIs. We look at what you are seeking to achieve in the next 6 weeks, 12 weeks, and so on. And then we personalize it to all the people. One of the things we do very well is this. Let's say, you know how to cook?
A little bit, yeah.
I know how to cook too.
Wow.
But I don't know how to make a good Indian dish.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe you can.
Right.
So basically, I can replicate your recipe.
Right.
So at work, it's the same. When people have habits, habits are recipes.
Exactly.
It's an automated recipe. At first I do this, and then I do this, and then I do that. That works for me. But there is one salesperson who can do something which is easy for him. Another one cannot do this. So you say, okay, let's copy from him to him. But here comes the problem. Because it's a change of behavior and it's emotional, you cannot copy from one person to another because those two people have come from different cultures, they come from different approach. One is shy, one is arrogant. So we personalize the best practices of people to another person because we can track how his brain is functioning and then how to transform it to a person with different mentality.
Wow.
And this is something nobody can do today in the world.
Exactly. That sounds so interesting and so fascinating. I'm thrilled to know about it. And also it's just about that theory that one size does not fit all. So what you guys do is get the best qualities out of each person and
Yes.
tailor it, and wow, that is magic in today's world, right? Because as you said, there's no one else who is doing that. Great. Now let's explore some practical tips for, fostering leadership and productivity within an organization. Hello, Canadian entrepreneurs. Are you looking to enhance your leadership skills and empower your team to achieve peak performance? Consider exploring Impro.AI's personalized coaching solutions and discover how their innovative approach can help you unlock your full potential and drive business success. We'll be right back with practical tips on fostering leadership and productivity within your organization. Stay tuned to learn how you can empower your team and drive peak performance.
Hey, you think you know UPS? Yeah, that's us. Everybody knows that. You know what you didn't know? This. Okay, try to keep up. Ocean, us. Ground, rail, air, so us. Guess who? Us. Customs cleared, borders cleared, done. Us. You still with me? Wait for it. Boom. Us. Intelligent, automated, fulfillment. Us. Yep. Healthcare too. Digital your thing? Yeah. Well, book it, ship it, track it. You feeling me yet? Yep. That's all us. That's all UPS.
At IHG Hotels and Resorts, we're in the business of you.
We're here to help you plug in,
connect and recharge,
make an impression,
and meet with confidence.
With 19 brands built for business,
your business gets even more rewarding.
With an award-winning loyalty program at 6,000 IHG hotels and resorts worldwide.
Welcome back, listeners. Let's dive into some actionable strategies for creating a culture of leadership and maximizing productivity in your growing business. Now, building a strong leadership pipeline is crucial for any organization's long-term success, right? Now, what would you advise to our listeners about some practical tips for fostering leadership qualities within your team and creating a culture where, everyone feels empowered to contribute their best work?
So there are three parts in our world when we manage our tasks, or our life,
right?
Is that we have habits.
Yeah.
But to change a habit, you have to change the mindset first. So most people can change 5 habits per year with a good therapist. We change to our customers 400 habits per year measurably, before and after.
Wow. Without a therapist.
Without a therapist. So how does it go? In your brain, there's something that you discuss with yourself about the mindset, right? It's a discussion, internal discussion,
yes,
which is also emotional. So if you will tell me in a message, Opher, I cannot do this. I gave you an advice to do something. You say, I cannot do this. When you say, I cannot do, you send your brain to a door that is closed.
Yeah.
And you say, this door in this side is closed. I cannot do this. Then I will send you back a message. And I'll ask you, why don't you add one word to the sentence? Send it back to me. Write the whole sentence again from the beginning. Send it back to me. And you say, Opher, I cannot do this yet. Capital letters. Now, because you said it, the brain is saying, okay, maybe there's another door.
Right, exactly.
Because it's yet. And then I will tell you one word. I will send you just one word. 3 words, I'm sorry. Please complete the sentence. Therefore, I will. I cannot do this yet.
Yeah.
Therefore, I will. And
do it.
It means
yeah.
Do what? And now comes whatever it is. You
the
say,
action.
Therefore, I will ask a peer of mine, how does he do it? I'll ask him. And then I will send you a message. By when? Oh, for Monday, 10 o'clock. Monday at 10 and 10 minutes, I will send you a message. Did you talk to him? Did you talk to Jack? No. What do you mean no? Why not? If you did, how was it? Yeah, he told me what to do. Good. Do you know the steps of how to do this? No, but he told me what I should do. Okay, do you want me to generate the next 5 steps on how to implement the knowledge from Jack to you? Yes. Okay, use it. It's a template. Fill in the blank. And you use it because I created for you, because I can personalize to you, because I know you more than Jack.
Right.
And then you test it. If you failed, we will see at which step, because you don't fail at everything. Oh, step 3, I have a solution for you. Test it again. Works. You've done it twice. Succeeded twice. It's a habit. Why? Because your brain will say, next time I will use it because it works for me. Why should I use something different? Do I want to fail? No. That's how we create habits, fast.
Wow.
And the messages are something that you can answer within 4 seconds, up to 5 minutes. If you want to really invest sometimes, that's it. But every day, 5 minutes, or maybe 5 messages per day, 1 minute per each, and you change 400 habits, and that's it. And from a guy with a tattoo on your hand and a gamer, you become a VP. I've seen it.
Wow. Those are some actually actionable and extremely valuable tips, I'll say. Now, creating a culture of trust, providing opportunities for growth and recognizing individual contributions can foster a sense of ownership amongst employees, and they can step towards becoming a leader. Great. Now, productivity is essential for achieving business goals as well. How do you think leaders create an environment that fosters productivity, encourages collaboration, and enables team to achieve peak performance? And the reason why I'm asking this is because a lot of the people who are listening are somewhere in their life in the leadership roles.
Yeah.
And the biggest problem here is that it's so difficult to manage people. You can manage all the work, you can manage everything. You cannot manage people, right? Without it becoming either you're a natural at it or you learn it with time. What do you think are some practical tips for becoming the go-to person for everyone?
First of all, stop wasting time of people.
Right.
I will give an example so you will understand.
Mm-hmm.
We coached a team of 29 people. There was a manager,
Mm-hmm.
he was a director, 4 team leaders,
Mm-hmm.
and 25 employees. One of them was saying to the coach, I was in a meeting today because it's all task-based. I was in a meeting today at 10 o'clock. And the coach says, well, how was it? Sounds simple, right?
Right.
How was it? He says, waste of time. Why? So he says, it was an hour and a half. And because everybody comes to the meeting, 29 people, the whole team is coming. At that moment, the coach didn't know yet. Okay, half an hour goes for small talk. I don't have time for this. I have so much work to do. Oh, what was the second reason? Says the coach. Yeah, well, in the hour that they talked, I was not supposed to be there. I had nothing to learn or nothing to donate for the meeting. Nothing. Waste of time. Okay. So the coach is saying, okay, it happens sometimes. Do you have the meeting every week? Yes, Thursday. It's being called weekly. Good. Next Thursday, 11:30, I send a message, right? The coach. I was the coach at that time, so
Okay.
I send a message to him. Say to him, well, same thing. He says, waste of time. Half an hour, 29 people, small talk, right? Small talk between 2 people is 2 minutes,
Right.
and 30 people, 60 minutes or 30 minutes. Fine. So I said to him, okay, good, thank you. Immediately I sent a message to all the 28 people,
Mm-hmm.
besides of the person who invited them,
Okay.
the director.
Right.
How was the meeting today, the weekly? 2/3 of them said it was a waste of time for the same 3 reasons. I was not supposed to be there, or too much talk.
Right.
I said, okay, it could happen. Next week, I'm doing this again to see if there is a pattern.
Right.
Same thing, 19 people, 20 people, almost the same people, waste of time. Now I send the data to the director. And I'm saying to him, We call him John for the sake of conversation because he had a different name.
Right.
John, did you know? No. Why then don't tell me? So, but they're Canadians. They will never tell you. But they do talk behind your back. I cannot give their names, but it's 2/3. You don't need names. And he says to me, Opher, give me an advice. No small talk, 1 hour instead of an hour and a half. No small talk. If there will be in the end of the meetings time, do small talk. Good. 1 hour. Not enough. 20 people complain. Invest 5 minutes before you invite everyone, because to invite everyone is 1 click. To think who should be there, it's 5 minutes to think.
Yes.
Invest 5 minutes, because if not, you are wasting 30 hours of people in a meeting.
Right.
You want to waste their time, which is what I've said. Don't waste their time. Fine. He invited the people. He invited only 9. They did for 1 hour. He was very excited about it. Wow, Opher, I got so many good results. You know what I'm going to do? He says to me, I'll try to do it in half an hour. That's motivation and excitement. He wants to do it in half an hour. He did it in half an hour a week later. Opher, it's unbelievable. Yeah. How much time did I waste for my team? They were frustrated. They didn't have time. They didn't go home. No life-work balance, nothing. Okay, so he said, you know, Opher, I calculated how much money, we wasted in those meetings, because each one of them is making $50 per hour on average, or 70 or something like this. Right. He calculated in 40 meetings per year, he got $150,000 waste. It has to do with KPI, and it has to do with the profits of the company, because he wasted the money, right? And then he says, Opher, do it with all the teams at the company. We have 60 teams. Times $150,000. It's a lot of money to save in a business. You want to be a good leader? Never waste the time of people, first of all.
Wow, I think that was it was a crash course about how to become a leader, first step into becoming a leader. So thank you so much for that. Now, before we let you go, actually, I'm loving this conversation way too much and I don't want this to stop, but we are on a time constraint, so we'll have to cut it short. If there's one key message that you'd want our listeners to take away from this entire conversation today specifically about fostering leadership and productivity in their organizations, what would it be?
Merge 2 employees into 1 subject. So instead of you doing the work alone, add AI into your life 24 hours a day. Make AI your assistant 24 hours a day, with the hope that you know how to do so, because that's the science we've been building. When we train people to use AI, it's basically they're having 20 assistants working for them. Right. For every employee, even the lowest level in the company is using AI, 8 hours a day, not like me. And at that moment, you got 3 employees or 10 employees for the price of 1. That's business.
Great! That's a very powerful message, Opher. Investing in leadership, development, and embracing technology and making AI your assistant, it's the best thing that you can do for your business. Thank you so much for being here on this podcast and doing this. It was an absolute pleasure.
Thank you, Kripa. Thank you so much. It's a pleasure for me.
That was an insightful conversation with Opher Brayer, co-founder and chief scientific officer of Impro.AI, on the transformative power of AI-powered coaching and the importance of leadership development for SMEs. Thank you so much for tuning in to the Canadian SME Small Business Podcast. We appreciate your continued support. Be sure to subscribe to our podcast for more expert insights and resources that can help your business thrive. You can also visit our website, CanadianSME.ca, for valuable information and tools. A very special thank you to our podcast partners, RBC, UPS, IHG Hotels and Resorts, and Google for their ongoing commitment to empowering small businesses in Canada. Until next time, keep innovating and striving for success. We'll see you in the next episode. Kripa Anand signing off.